Just like there is no pill for life, there is no pill for fatty liver. But some people go out of their way to make us believe it. We are supposed to believe that it is enough to take a pill to reverse fatty liver disease. How come there is no pill for life? There is such a tablet. And the fact that you don't take it, there's a pill for everything. There is a pill for life. There's a sleeping pill. There's a urine pill. There's a pill for anxiety. There's a liver pill. There is a stomach pill. There's a bowel pill. There's a kidney pill. There's a foot pill. There is an eye and ear pill. There are pills for everything now. We got into it all. Unfortunately, we start to believe that a pill can cure everything. And this is a very simple recipe for liver damage. A tablet for everything. Yes, it increases the risk of fatty liver. But the main cause of fatty liver is eating style. High-carb eating style. We are talking mainly about processed carbohydrates that turn into fat. Attention! This will be new for many people. Fat in the liver comes from sugar. I told my patient yesterday. A very nice patient with fatty liver and abdominal obesity. I explained to him where the fat in his body came from. Of course, most of us think that this is fat from fat. And my patient actually confirmed that he eats a lot of sweets, drinking Coca-Cola and beer, eats lots of bread and rice. He eats everything that is recommended. Recommended? Bread is often included in dietary recommendations. When I explained this, my patient opened his eyes wide and began to understand it all. In order to reverse the disease, you need to know what the cause of the disease is. You also need to understand what is the marketing message of drugs and dietary supplements for the liver. Don't get carried away. This has no scientific backing. I like to explain this to skeptics. People who feel that what we say is true. They feel it, but they still have doubts. They look at a leaflet from some pharmaceutical company and they say that 2 professors signed it. And we need to understand the world we live in. Authorities are often used in marketing messages. The names of authorities are used by drug companies for a lot of money, even if it's really big money. But they humiliate themselves for a few dollars. The taxi driver can get lost. The professor can get lost. Anyone can get lost. We got lost too. But everyone can find themselves. What is this phenomenon of fatty liver? In the first years of my specialization in internal medicine, I had internships in gastrology. There, the patient's livers shone like the sun. Fatty liver is white and shiny. It can be seen in the ultrasound examination. When the liver and kidney are compared in ultrasound, the liver is white and glowing, and the kidney is black, and then we downplayed it. It was 2007. There was no such knowledge yet and nothing was done with such a liver. No instructions were given to the patient. Insulin resistance was not recognized. It just said this: what has become greasy will not be degreased. Now with the knowledge we have, we can't tell you such nonsense. To begin with, I would like to list the products that should have special labels. On these labels you need to write, want to have fatty liver? Eat me or drink me. The first product is horror of horrors. A few days ago, I had a conversation with a 16-year-old boy who has insulin resistance.
I oczywiście plagą wśród młodzieży
Sweet drinks are a common problem among young people.
I teraz producenci dobrze wiedzą,
The producers of these drinks know very well that young people will not be fooled.
że cukier nie jest niczym dobrym.
Young people know that sugar is bad.
Pokolenie, które jest świadome, że cukier
This is the generation that is aware that sugar is a toxin and causes damage to the body. But the producers of sugary drinks know it too.
Producenci też to wiedzą i wiedzą, że należy pisać
And they know that on the packaging of sweet drinks and energy drinks you need to write, no sugar.
że jest zero.
I made this young man aware. He didn't know that the manufacturers had come up with 100 different names for sugar.
Nie ma cukru w środku, to tylko dlatego, że firmy wymyśliły
It says on the package that there is no sugar, but that sugar is there, just under a different name.
Cukier, inna nazwa, czyli tak naprawdę to jest.
It's actually one and the same. The naivety of young people is being exploited.
Ci młodzi, naiwni,
No sugar and no calories does not mean that the product is healthy. Just read the composition of the product.
Ale bardzo często skład jest tajemnicą.
But very often, this composition is a secret. On these drinks, I should be written.
Śmiało bym napisał: pij mnie dalej, jeżeli chcesz mieć.
Keep drinking me if you want fatty liver and die young.
Trochę wiedzy, młodzieży, siadajcie.
Youth, sit down, don't move, don't breathe, and don't ask questions.
Mówili na studiach.
No.
That's what they told us in college. Like know if you know, read it in our book.
Są dwie cząsteczki, no to jest sacharoza. Tam jest
There are two
glukoza,
molecules in sugar. Sucrose is glucose and fructose joined by bonds.
Glukoza może nie robi takiej krzywdy, bo jest...
Glucose doesn't hurt us that much. There are many receptors in the body that can use glucose.
Do pozyskania energii, tak fruktoza...
For example, to obtain energy.
Problematyczna, bo organizm chce się pozbyć tej
But fructose is problematic.
I w momencie, kiedy
The body wants to get rid of this fructose because it is very bad.
ta fruktoza przechodzi dalej do
When we eat the whole fruit, the fructose passes into the intestines and is food for bacteria.
O tyle w tych słodkich napojach, sokach owocowych...
But there is a lot of fructose in sugary drinks and fruit juices.
No ona jest w potężnym natężeniu, idzie prosto...
And this fructose, in a very large amount, goes straight to the liver.
...toksyną zrobić i wrzuca ją...
And the liver doesn't know what to do with that fructose. Therefore, fructose is thrown into the lipogenesis cycle and converted into triglycerides.
...tłuszczową i wątroba zaczyna się otłuszczać, promuje stan
Fat tissue that covers the liver. Inflammation in the liver sets in, followed by generalized inflammation and insulin resistance.
tyć, jeszcze
And you start gaining weight. You are instructed to eat 6 meals a day.
jedzenie 5 posiłków, 6 wysokowęglowych.
High carbohydrate meals. And in 6 months, you start to get diabetes.
Masz cukrzycę, no i tam ci mówią.
And food producers tell you it's not their fault.
Fajne gadanie, ale ten wiek młodzieży...
Adolescence is a very revealing time to adapt to other people.
Pokazanie się, dostosowywanie do innych i rzeczywiście...
Parents should take care of their children's self-confidence and self-esteem.
To my, rodzice, żeby taką pewność siebie...
Thanks to this, the child will not adapt to people who have self-destructive behavior.
...dostosowywał się do innych, którzy mają zachowania autodestrukcyjne i...
Low self-esteem makes the child, instead of taking water out of the backpack,
Pijecie, czy raz tam sobie energetyczka, jak chcecie...
goes to the store to buy an energy drink because it's cool.
Niskie poczucie własnej wartości, że zamiast wyciągnąć...
There is a culture of regular drinking of such drinks, and that doesn't do any good.
To ja mówię o tym, że rzeczywiście...
And that's cool? Yes, it's cool according to those who make money from it.
A to nic dobrego nie robi.
Bo to jest ekstra.
That's the culture. The cause of metabolic diseases in adolescence are sugary drinks and energy drinks.
I tak naprawdę no, taka jest kultura. No, przyczyną otyłości, przyczyną chorób metabolicznych młodzieży są słodkie napoje i energetyki. Tak
Dobra.
pięknie reklamowane i to jest główna przyczyna chorób metabolicznych
To co jeszcze?
u młodzieży.
Bo ja uważam, że o chipsach zapominam.
What else? I think chips.
Tam powinno być też
Yes, I think on the chips it should say,
pełny oleju rafinowanego, który...
I'm full of refined oil that causes insulin resistance.
Koperkiem też, bo teraz te opakowania
But
są
those
takie,
potatoes with dill too?
że ja współczuję wam.
Now these chips packs are so beautiful and so wonderful.
Tym wszystkim, którzy
I feel sorry for young people.
marketingowym. I oczywiście spoko, jak to jest raz, dwa,
Young people
trzy,
can easily be deceived by the creators of advertisements and marketing messages.
organizm do takiego stanu, że zacznie się...
Of course, there's nothing wrong with eating chips once or twice a month.
Czas, tylko weźcie pod uwagę, że
But frequent eating of such things makes the body fall apart after the age of 20. Therefore, such products must be limited.
Który jest tożsamy z metabolizmem alkoholu.
Fructose from fruit juices enters the metabolic pathway identical to the metabolism of alcohol.
Sok czy napój.
I have a controversial proposal. If you give your child fruit juices,
Albo nie słodzony, tylko
Albo
owocowy.
nie słodzony, albo owocowy.
give them alcohol for a week as well. You don't want to give your child alcohol
Swojemu dziecku alkohol. Alkoholu nie dasz, bo wiesz, że szkodzi.
because alcohol is harmful. And now you know that fruit juices and sugary drinks are equally harmful.
Bez względu na to, czy to są od babci, czy od cioci, czy wyciskane z pierwszego
It doesn't matter that they are granny's juices.
Tak naprawdę sok owocowy
It
to
doesn't matter that they are freshly squeezed juices.
która w prostej linii, w prostym
In fact, fruit juice is juice with concentrated fructose,
i przyczyna się do stłuszczenia wątroby. Nie róbmy tego
which in a straight line damages the liver and contributes to fatty liver.
Detoks sokowy.
Let's not do that, even though the marketing message is very clear.
Nawodnij się sokiem, uzupełnij witaminy sokiem.
Juice detox. Detox yourself with juice.
Minerały sokiem.
Rehydrate yourself with juice. Supplement your vitamins with juice. Supplement vitamin C and minerals with juice. That's not true.
Jak sobie z tym poradzić?
No i to nie jest łatwe pytanie. Znaczy,
How to deal with this? This is not an easy question.
zdać sobie sprawę, że
The question may be easy, but the answer is
po
difficult.
prostu przestań to robić.
You have to realize that not. It would be silly to say, just stop doing it. Stop drinking energy drinks and Coca-Cola.
Tak naprawdę, bo my zdajemy
Stop
sobie
eating
sprawę
sweets.
sami,
This is not that channel.
Ja piłem codziennie energetyki.
We know this because we were in that world ourselves.
Codziennie, świadomy, po medycynie, pił
I drank energy drinks every day. An adult, conscious man who was a doctor. I drank energy drinks and ate a Bounty bar every day.
cukru. To czego oczekiwać od tej młodzieży?
Every day I drank yogurt with whole pieces of fruit and spoonfuls of
Nie
sugar.
zastanawia się nad tym, jak długo i pięknie
What
żyć.
should I expect from young people who have not yet thought about how to live a long and beautiful life?
Uzależniony, więc zdaj sobie sprawę, że ty też jesteś
It's an addiction. I was addicted, and you have to realize that you are addicted too.
Odnośnie stłuszczenia wątroby, no i trafiłem na takie.
I am reviewing scientific reports on fatty liver. I came across this article.
De novo i kinetykę insuliny u dzieci z otyłością.
Effective dietary fructose restriction on hepatic fat,
Roberta Lustiga, z którym mieliśmy wywiad. I
de novo lipogenesis, and insulin kinetics in obese children. This study was done by Dr.
z otyłością brzuszną, z insulinoopornością i ze stłuszczeniem
Lustig, Robert Lustig, with whom we had an interview.
Nie zrobiono nic innego, tylko powiedziano tak. Nie zmniejszano
The study involved 43 children with abdominal obesity, insulin resistance, and fatty liver. Children with metabolic disease. The study involved replacing fructose with glucose. No energy reduction. We replace sweets, for example, with a bun that has glucose.
Czytaj. Nie na mięso, tylko na przykład na bułkę, która jest glukozą.
Reduced total sugar intake from 28% to 10%.
8 do 10% fruktozy.
Total fructose intake was reduced from 12% to 4%.
Ilości kalorii. I po
Calories have not changed. After 9 days, the following results were obtained.
ograniczaniem cukru mamy takie wyniki.
Blood pressure decreased by an average of 4.3% in each any participant in the study.
LDL, czyli ten zły cholesterol.
LDL cholesterol dropped by 12.5%.
Trójglicerydy natriu.
Fasting triglycerides dropped by 46%. Within 9 days, these are the molecules that indicate poor metabolic health.
Podwyższone to insulinooporność o 40.
You could say that elevated triglycerides are insulin resistance.
Czyli insulina naczczo spada.
Fasting insulin dropped by 53%.
Bez toksycznych.
9 days without toxic fructose. See how simple it is.
Można pięknie żyć, a żeby życie było piękne...
Listen, you can live beautifully, and for life to be beautiful, you need to limit sugar at all costs.
Ograniczać soki owocowe, ograniczać wszystko.
You have to limit fructose, fruit juices.
Zdrowe.
We need to limit everything that we are told is healthy.
Będziecie się lepiej czuć, będziecie bardziej
This will make your life better. You will live longer. You will feel better. You will be more concentrated.
Dalej. Bounty.
Thumbs up, then soulless algorithms will send this video on.
Wszędzie.
Potem zamieniłem na...
Bars, how I liked those bounty bars. And I liked Mandams. I had Mandams everywhere. Me too. Then I swapped it for dark chocolate and thought I was eating better. When I made a sharp turn, colorful balls fell out of my pocket. And I once bought a triple bounty bar. I used to buy the biggest packs of Mandamp Yms. I drank an energy drink every day. I like, but I don't drink consciously.